Hey Vanners, Johnny Lightning here, also known as Oop, and my old nickname Lightning, Johnny Lightning. And a lot of you know me and Joe on YouTube as JJ Lightning. I'm making this video because a lot of guys at a lot of the truck-ins have been asking me about my Wiper Cowl, and they want to know how do I get to change my wiper blades and also the bushings when they break, because they always do, underneath for the linkage on the wipers. Well, what I want to show you now is how we do that, which is very simple. I've shown quite a few guys, and it works out well for me. On your wipers, what I do is I turn the wipers on, the wiper switch on, and I turn the key on and off to make the wipers stop exactly where I want them so that I can get to them to change them, like this. Turn the wipers on, turn the key, stop them right there. So now all I have to do, you can see it's very easy to get to them and switch them out. The other question I have been asked several times is how in the world can you get to those bushings underneath that holds everything together, that has all the linkages for the wipers. And what I want to show you now is what I did. I know a lot of you guys probably have a lot of different ideas how to do it, but this is the only way that I found it's easy, because you cannot get to them from up here. You can look down actually and you can see them, but you really can't get your hands down in there to change them once they go out, those little bushings. What I'm going to do now is I popped the hood already. I'm going to show you what I've done underneath to be able to get to those to change them. So check it out. Okay, so what I've done here, let me show you real quick. The way I get to it whenever they break, and they do break every 4, 5, 6 years, those bushings, they're just plastic, so they break, and next thing you know, you have no windshield wipers. Of course, underneath you have the wiper motor. You take those 3 bolts out and it drops down, and then you can really easily get to the linkage to take it completely out. And then you have a big hole there on the left-hand side that you can get your hand up in. And of course, underneath here, it's all sealed. So there's nowhere else you can get your hand up underneath there, especially to get to this other side. So now what I've done, I cut a hole. Well, first I drilled a pilot hole, and then I took a jigsaw and I cut a square out. And you can see this bracket's attached to it right here. Of course, I have to let that loose, but once that's loose, I move it out of the way, and then I just bend that down. I left the 4th side uncut. So I just bend it down, and then I have a lot of room in there to be able to get my hand up in there and change those bushings out with no problem at all. And then when I'm done, I just take that and push it right back up like a door, and then put this brace back, and it's fine. It works out well. Get to the bushings, change them out, and voila, I have windshield wipers again. There's probably some other ideas you guys may have, and you know, we always appreciate the comments and everything, and maybe someone else has some ideas, but that's the way I do it. So that's the answer. How do I get to it? So the good thing about it is you can't really see that under there unless you're 4 feet tall or down on your knees. Oh, and I should also mention that a lot of people ask about, you know, how is the visibility with the Wiper Cowl on the front of the van? No problem whatsoever. I'm 6'2", of course, I have no problem. Joe's 5'2". She drives the van a lot, and she has no problem at all, you know, being able to see. So that answers that question. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to say was, you know, thank you guys for watching the videos. Hopefully everyone's getting some ideas on how to do different things on some of the vans. I mean, that's what it's all about, sharing ideas. You know, that's why a lot of us do the shows, you know, to show others what we've done and how we've done it. Lightning here was built, you know, by me going to shows all these since 1973. With my 73, I learned how to do a lot of different things and a lot of different ideas on vanning, and that's what it's all about. So thanks again, and thanks for watching. And leave some comments. If you've got some ideas, we'll love it.